able to do it. If anybody gets on, if they could, let me know if they can hear me. I'm going to step out and grab tools. Yeah, doing an easy set range. And I'm going to go ahead and change all the uh, winding hub, the bearing on the other side, and drums. And do the whole kit and caboodle. It's a one spring system. It's a 2, 3, 4 inch and 3/4 by a 47 inch. Right here's the spring. In the bag, the kit. See the ladder. Sure would be nice if there was a light. Let's see. No. Okay, that's why it has all this stuff set up. Oh, that's a nice light. That's putting off a lot of light. Wow. Let's see what I got. Let's see here. Oh, need tools. Need the drill. Got my impact. I need a battery. There's my light up there, my ladder. Okay. There we go. Light, drill. Oh, I forgot the Allen wrenches. Shoot, I'll grab those. We live. Says I've got somebody. Let's see. Yeah, no watchers. Says there's 8 watchers. If anybody can let me know if you can hear me or not, that'd be great. Put down a 1 or something. That would really help. Here's what we're working on today. All right, I gotta go grab my Allen wrenches, and I'll be ready to rock and roll. Does anybody know if they're a metric in that drum? I have metric and standard. I can't remember. I believe it's. There we go. So it's 3/16. That's what it feels like. Yep. Feels good. 3/16. It is. I'm gonna set this right here so don't forget it. Hello. If you could, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you could hit the like or the hit a hit a number one in the comments for me. That way I know you guys can hear me. I'm gonna get at it. Put that in my pocket. Oh, well, first I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Oh, take a shovel to the face. There we go. Better. All right. Ooh, it's greasy. Pretty greasy. Let's see here. I need Allen wrench first. I don't even know if I got the camera facing over here. There we go. Mm. Let's see if they did both set screws. Nope. Well, maybe. Maybe. Loosen this one up, see what it does. Yeah, they did. Feels like it's biting. Not very tight, but they did. There we go. Okay, do they have the plastic pieces on? Oh, no, they don't even have the plastic. That's going to be easy. I can pop her off right now. We're going to put those plastic pieces on. Yeah, they're not there. Hey, they're not there. Think work smarter, not harder. Let those tools work for you. They're sitting around. Oops. I don't want to slide off yet. Let's see. Guy. Oh, hey, there we go. What's up, 405? Yeah, I'm having fun. Damn easy set. Getting ready to go do a torque master changeover. Nice. Well, this he's a flipper. He didn't want to spend the money for a changeover. to a cushion. He said, I don't care. I don't care. I said, yeah, that's what I figured. So I had these parts laying around from buying doors at Menards and converting them. So we're selling our parts that have been sitting on the shelf. Had the spring and the winding hub kit. So I'm going to change it all out. I'm going to put the little plastic piece on that should be on there and change this bearing out here. Change out this drum. Change all that out. Let's see if that clip broke. Sure enough. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Right here. Let's come over towards the line a little better. I'll open this door. See the clips? They're both broke. And that happened when I threw it on the floor. Never done one. Refused. Oh, they're not bad. They're really fairly easy to do. You just got to do it right. It's different tools than what we're used to. You know, I don't ever use an Allen wrench. Maybe on an operator commercial. This is going to be the hard part, getting that spring off without taking the shaft apart. It's got that big old plastic piece inside there. Oh, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. No, it won't. Man. Not liking this. There we go. Put the spring on real quick. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. The rich beets right there. Call that the rich bee. We just did the rich bee. Lube job on the plastic piece. When you're short, There we go. Put it right back to there. Get all my pieces out. Let's go over. We'll start over on the other side. I don't know how you guys put these on. You'll notice when I put it on, I'm going to slide it on like with the bearing pointing that way. That way, when the drum goes on, it keeps the bearing from coming out. A lot of people will put them on this way. The shaft's over here, and I'll get there, and the bearing will be out here on the shaft. And the shaft's working on this plastic piece. So always turn it around so where the bearing comes out is up against the drum, which I'll show you here in a minute. Let me turn the camera over here. And they had this hooked up right here, I believe. I'm just going to hook it up where they had it. It should actually be up in that top one where I like it, right where the rollers are. So when you're putting these on, get this to the spot where it slides down. I think I got to spin it here. And before you slide it in, you got to make sure your drum is inside this bracket right here. There, it falls right in the hole. Then you take your plastic piece and you put it over the shaft. Um, Normally, where the two tracks meet is where I put it, but they've already got it attached. So I'm just going to grab an extra bolt that's in this bag and bolt it to another spot. So at least that'll keep that shaft from popping out, which I've seen out before. And my hands are all greasy. I can't get the bag open. There we go. It's dark. Can't see nothing. Okay. They have the rounded head bolt. I always put that in first so it don't get hung up with the drum. Slide that in and put your ring, fasten that to it. Got to drop it down a hole. There we go. Whale shoot. Don't like that. Don't like how that's fitting. Second. No, I don't like the way that's fit. Let's pull that baby back out. You can go down here. Nope, can't go there either. Okay. Try it. Mhm. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, all in there. No, I gotta put it in that one. It ain't gonna work there. So it's gonna have to go where I said. And that grill gotta move. I have to move the grill. So I can get a little closer to see what the heck I'm doing. All right, here we go. Right there. It fits perfect when you put it right there where it's supposed to go. I'll show you guys here. Tony's Garage Door Service. Hello, Tony's Garage Door Service. Yes. On Invicta.com. I'd put InvictaGarageDoors.com versus just Invicta. Yeah, it might come up a watch or something. Yes. Or it, that's just so you can kind of look at what's out there. Now, what I normally sell, we have the 108 series. That's like the top of the line. That's usually what I sell everybody. It's 30 or 27 gauge steel, where everybody else's is 24. So I just kind of get a thicker gauge steel. If you go no windows, your white, gray, brown, your standard colors, you're looking at 2,800 installed for a 16 by 7. And that's a 2-inch thick door, insulated. And just remember, when you go apples to apples, ask them the gauge of the thickness of the metal on the door. Okay, they all doors look alike, but the gauge of steel will matter on integrity of the door. Yep. Yeah, you're going to find that everybody else's is 24. They'll sell you a standard 24 gauge. I sell 27. Just so I'm a little different than everybody else, selling a little better product, right at, maybe $100 more than what they're selling their 24 gauge for. Okay. No problem. Yeah, no problem. You just let me know. Take a look at that, the the website. But if you're just looking for a standard color, I just gave you the price, and we can help you out. No problem. You have a good day now. Bye now. Sorry about that. She had been texting me earlier. I'll show you guys here real quick what I just did up there. Oops. Hang on. Sorry. I got to collapse. See the plastic? See the bolt? That's where the two tracks meet, the vertical and the horizontal. I had to unbolt that so you could put that clip on there. Very important. A lot of people don't do it. This one did not have it. Some people will tell you, hey, it don't matter. Well, it must matter because I put it with the kit. Just a safety thing. Just a safety thing. All right. See, that side's done. Moving over this side. Let you guys see what's going on over here. All right. So now we're going to do the winding hub, the other drum, plastic piece. Does anybody know how many turns this will take? I have no clue. I'm going to say it's going to probably be about 9 to 10, my guess. Okay, pop this in, slip that over, tighten it down. Okay. All righty. That, that. This on the end, shaft, my impact. Go. Oh, shit. Got ahead of the game. I forgot to put my drum. Well, I didn't tighten anything down. I can move. I can move this out like so. Flip this up. Slide that in just like that. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to loosen that though. There's that. That up. Slide the shaft back in. Perfect. Tighten back down. Don't forget. Can't see nothing. Okay, that's in the slot. Drums on there. Okay, let's bring the spring over. Flip it up. I'm just putting it right where the old um, set screw marks are. I don't know how far to stretch these things. Get that all set up. That's tight enough. Go ahead and set my cables. I like to wipe my hands, but I have nothing. Oh, well, I got to get vice grips anyway. I'll be right back. Let's see. Yeah, Trump 2028. Hell yeah. Nobody's watching. I lost. Got interest was lost. Here we go. There are vice grips. I will set the cables, wind the spring, and we will be done. You don't normally have to change the drums and all that stuff, but I had it with the kit, so I just give it to them. Okay, first thing I do, take the set screw, run it down till it touches a shaft, back it back out just a 16th of a turn, spin it, repeat process, turn it till it touches a shaft, back it out there. Now it still turns, but it's right there. That's how I do it. Don't know how you guys do it. You can comment below. That way I'm not struggling on turning it in here in a minute. But definitely got to get that little nub right in there or it will F with you. Which it's wanting to spin right now. Let me. Not wanting to go in there, right? It's out of my hand. Set it right there. Damn. There we go. I got it to lay in there nice. Real nice, like real nice, Clark. Get yourself something real nice. Mm, yeah, come on. All right. She pretty daggone tight. Hard thing is you have no room to tighten it yet. And you have to use a small Allen wrench, and that's hard to tighten. So I'll go back and double check it here after I get everything set up and working. Then I'll go and retighten if I remember. That's what I normally try to do. Come on. Never hurts to change the cables too, because then you're fighting the cables to what it used to work on. Okay. I can tell you this just by what I'm experiencing right now. The door is not in the opening level like we were talking last night on that live. Because over here I'm I'm at 12 o'clock with my hookup, and over there I'm at like 1 or 12:30. So if it's too drastic, it will throw a cable. But I'm gonna go look at that side here in a minute. See, I always check out the distance of my roller to the track. Like this one over here, I have roughly an inch gap between the top bracket. Oops, wrong direction. And I'll go over check the other side, and that'll be kind of an indicator too if the track's straight. Anyways, ouch. Okay, come over here. Look at this gap. Yeah, see this gap right here? I got a 1/4 inch over there. Yeah, I have to look at it, but if I installed the door, that's how I could tell. Give me 1 second here. Where am I at? I've got that tight. That one. I want to look and see where I live. That's at noon. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm here. That bar looks pretty damn straight. Yeah. Let's wind this bad boy. I always use my impact. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I'm going to use my drill. Let's put everything away. All righty, here we go. Am I going to break the winding hub? There's 5. Six, 7. Okay, the vice grips come off. So now it's under its own tension. Probably need to go a little bit more. Let's see what it feels like. Way more. Oh, yeah. A lot more. There's still room there. Still pretty heavy. I'll put a little bit more in it. Tony's garage door service. Yep. I saw a LiftMaster. It comes with 2 remotes plus a keypad, and you're looking at $600 and $680 installed. 12 by 9? No, that would not. Um, you would need a 10-foot rail, and in that case, I mean the opener. What'd you say the door size was? Yeah, I think you'd be all right on that. You'd have to go with the 10-foot rail, and you're looking more on the lines now of like 850 to 950 in between that range. How often do you run this door? Um, you can run a you can run a, residential jack shaft that would lift a residential jack shaft, and that you're looking right at 850 to install that. The only bad thing is that runs off the torsion bar. You would need power up by the torsion bar. Okay. Yeah. We can get you in yet this week. Okay. That sounds good, buddy. Have a good day. All right. Let's program this baby for the new spring as I throw crap all over the place. Mm. I always check my cables, make sure they're nice and taut. All right, guys. That pretty much. She's a wrap. That is a wrap. Hello. Thanks for hitting that like button. We just did a easy set broken spring changeover. Putting around took me I don't know, whatever, 49 minutes. That's what I like about doing a video. See how long it took you to do the job. Got record. What you all doing? What you got going on today? See, there's one person on here. Got a busy day today. We've got well, the next one I'm going to, I'll show you a picture here as soon as I grab my phone. This is our next one. Well, maybe my phone wants to work. If I can find the picture, have a little trouble there. I sent it to Jeff. No, I didn't send it to Jeff on it. I don't know what his number is. Andy. I called so many people this morning. Larry, no. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know where it is. I know where he lives. I've been out there. I just can't remember what his phone number was. I know he's out of state. He's over in Ohio. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the one I'm going to next. That's I think it's a 12 or 16 by 14. So I'm assuming that soccer net or that fence there is what caused it to hang up, and I don't know. But she's cockeyed in the opening, big baby. I think they wanted me to come last night, and I was like, hell no, hell no. They live out in the country. They got a bunch of dogs. No one's gonna get anything. All right, got to grab my business card. I got the bill already made up. Did that when I pulled up before I started the video. Oops. Forgot to put my address on the bill. I got to put the address on here. You can send it to me. They either send it or they'll call later with credit card. There we go. Address is on there. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Bill right behind that. Well, what the? There we go. There we go. All right. That's a wrap, guys. That is a wrap. I lock this door. Check one more time since I'm locking her up. Got that. Check that over there. Nothing. 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 Trash. Got my Allen wrench. That script. Door is locked. Door is locked. All right, folks. That's a wrap. Well, we can we can go put these away. Oh, it stopped. That kills my battery. I can't believe that shit. How quick a battery goes on a phone when you do a video. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna put these away real quick. Like all the extra nuts and bolts. I don't have to go buy them. Mm-mm. Good. Oh, uh-oh. Don't want that in my tire. Oh, and they give you the tool to wind that winding hub. I just use a 7/16 socket. Works just as good. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Whoa. Oops, got the right one, Tony. All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. If you could, hit that like and subscribe. Papa Tony out.